Hi, I'm Spring Eatmon. I'm the leader of the Max Life Agency.
I'm Brittany Williams, proud co-owner of Essence of Wealth Organization.
Sheena Sapaula here from Money Smart Movement, here to answer all your questions in celebration of Women's History Month.
I feel like some of the challenges that I faced was dealing with mom guilt. Constantly being at work, wishing I was with my kids, being with my kids, wishing I was at work, and not really feeling like I was effective in any of those areas. But what I realized is that by being present at work and being successful, I was paving the way to be an example for my kids to do the same. And then when I was able to be with my kids, then I was an example to the other women that also have children that you can do both. And so I realized I had to be very scheduled and be present with my kids when I was supposed to be there, and be present with work when I was supposed to be there, because I realized that if I just was focused, that I could be successful in every area of my life.
One of the main challenges that I faced when I first got started was thinking there was a such thing as work-life balance, right? Coming into the business, as well as being a mom of two daughters that had very, very busy schedules, I felt as if I was getting pulled in so many different directions. But I realized that there's no such thing as balance, and it's just finding a way to make certain things non-negotiables and priority, and making a way to get things done. So I overcame it in regards to making sure I had a schedule, making sure that I had a phrase that I kept in my head as far as being where my feet were. So if I was in the office, I made sure I was locked in doing what I need to do. If I was with my kids, hey, it was being present in the moment, being that mom that they need in those moments as well.
I will say, to rephrase it, it's leadership, right? How do you lead people? You lead by example, and you operate with the highest level of respect. That's the best approach. Now, have I always been perfect? No, I've never been perfect, but I am committed to improving. I hope that more people, as you start to evolve into being a leader, that you don't look at anything like a challenge, you look at everything like an opportunity to improve.
Women bring the most unique strengths to business. We know how to wear multiple hats, we're multifaceted, and we can do all of it looking cool as a cucumber. It's important for us to play to our strengths, to be able to be exactly who we are. Learn how to work in your feminine power. Learn how to understand that men understand women, but also women understand women. And when we are comfortable in our own role, comfortable in our own voice, then we are able to get so much more done.
One thing I know about women is that women have the divine strategy and capability to do all things. So here at PHP, the ladies that are within this company, they have resilience, they have confidence, hold themselves to such high standards that no matter wherever they go, there's a level of respect and class and just sophistication that every PHP lady gives off. Those are the type of ladies that will make sure that they're inspiring the future generation of the leaders that's coming up. But being in a industry that is male dominated, to be able to come in and just break barriers is everything as far as the leadership role as women.
I would say by and far is intuition. There's a level of discernment that women have because we can feel energies. And I remember in the beginning phase of building with my husband, I would always have a discernment around certain situations, people and places. And that really complemented us to be able to make wise decisions, or at least prevent us from any obstacle that we didn't have to face. So that by and far, women can read the room really well, and they can read people very well, and they can feel energy very well. Now they can use that power for the benefit of truly creating something special and unique, but more importantly, also protecting what you built. The most critical thing about having a mentor is somebody that has gone to a place that you're trying to get to, because what they're able to do is shorten the journey for you and also teach you along the way. We had an incredible mentor with Patrick Bet-David. To this day, I'm still appreciative of everything he's done for our family. And he would always give me words of advice. And this is what I noticed about having a mentor. They'll give you advice, but it's up to you to actually take it in. I've seen people where they resist it, but what we don't do, we don't resist it. It's speed of implementation. One of the most valuable mentorship advice that Patrick's ever given me is, Sheena, you can be wise and wealthy, or you can prove your point, be right, and be broke. That, to this day, has always helped me make wise decisions when it comes to conflict or any obstacle that I face. And when I look at more women rising up as leaders, I simply get excited. Why? Because I do feel sometimes the way women are positioned in leadership is more of a threat to the other half, to their spouse, to men. But I want to rephrase the conversation to make people look at it like, no, it's a great compliment. Because a strong woman in a leadership position just makes for a strong family. A strong family makes for a strong spouse and also makes for strong next generations.
It's so important to have other ladies that is in your corner to encourage you, to empower you, to push you to think bigger and want more from you. Because we say it all the time as far as who in your circle matter, it matters a lot. So it's so important in regards to having a circle of ladies that want to see the best in you and they want to help you win, and you're able to learn from them and strive to want more because of the success you have seen that they have had. So it's so important to have strong ladies in your corner that's just pushing you to get to the next level. Who in your circle matters a lot. So if I have women that's encouraging me and pushing me to the next level, make sure that I'm thinking big. It's so important in regards to just getting to that next level, using their success stories as ways to help me achieve success faster.
Mentorship is extremely important. I am a product of the women who mentored me, and I'm so grateful to know that I'm setting deposits in women that will come behind me. One woman can change her life, but women together can change the world. And I'm so excited for us to have that in our mindset. In Women's History Month, not just thinking about the women who came before us that created history, but also the opportunities that we have to create history for the women around us today.
Happy Women's History Month.
Happy Women's History Month.
Happy Women's History Month.